Hey guys, it's Isopod and more with me and with Avocado. I hope everything's going well with you. You're taking care of yourselves and the ones that you love. It's been a draining day and it's not yet done, but I want to focus on the positive because that's how I get through these draining days. So with all that out of the way and nothing more to say bye to Avocado and let's hop into a unboxing video. Go easy. Sorry for the awkward angle. I'm trying to kind of show off Avocado again. Just kind of right there above my head. But today I got to go to I forget if it's Michigan or the Taylor Reptile and Pet Expo. I'll leave the link somewhere up here. But I also got to meet my local friend again, Pods, and they were awesome. So we did an exchange. So I'm going to do an unboxing of sorts. I already know some of the stuff that I got, but I don't know what isopods I got. They are labeled, but they've been in a bag and I have not snuck a peek yet. So I'm going to show what I got from them and then unbox what else I got from them. I'm also, I guess before I cut away, I will show you some of the stuff that I made and packaged up for them to, again, do this exchange. It was nice. And I will also, I'll show before the unboxing of sorts, some of the stuff that I got at the pet show. It wasn't anything big. Well, one of them I'm very happy about, but nothing else was anything crazy. It's been a wild day. I feel like I've been rambling. So I hope everything's going well with you. You're taking care of yourselves and the ones that you love. And let's show what I dropped off. Let's show what I got. And then let's unbox some mystery isopods. So go easy. My new little project. I know the glare doesn't show it all that great, so a little moss garden in there. The only reason I did this is I found this on sale for 50%. So I figured it would be a fun little project. And eventually I could add something in there. Isopods, mantis, I don't know. Let me know if you have any suggestions. Speaking of this cute little doll, you are just beautiful. I want to show you a little something she left for me. Avocado left us, hopefully, what will be many presents. Sorry, I got distracted because Dumpy butt's moving around. Yeah, I'm talking about you, you beaut. We still don't have a name for her yet, and I'll explain in a moment why not. But I'm eager to see what comes of this. Hopefully many mantises. So wish me luck. If you have any tips on how to handle this, let me know. I'm keeping the green moss relatively dry and the sphagnum moss a little bit damp. That way if it's kind of over humid, I guess, or there's too much moisture, the green moss will hopefully absorb some of that and keep it kind of balanced. Let me know what you think. So there you can see Dumpy, as I've been calling her. I have kind of a rule where when I'm going to be buying or finding or getting pets, I'm going to kind of whatever my initial name for them is going to be, I'm going to make that their, I guess, middle name. But then after having them around for a bit, maybe a few weeks or a month, I'm going to give them what will be their proper name, and I'm going to kind of do that based on their personality. So after, you know, being around them, getting to know them, them getting to know me, getting to know their personality, seeing how we interact together, that's going to be when I'm going to start naming them officially. So I hope that works out. Let me know what you think. And I call her Dumpy because I love her little short little, I call her T-Rex arms. And one of these days I'm going to show you how this rock star eats mealworms because it's just so much fun to watch. It's been a blast. So this is part of what I hauled in today. I want to apologize for the mess. I always have a lot going on. But I also want to take a moment and apologize for not putting the phone/camera on a stand. I'm just tired and want to get this done. And it's a bummer because I'm very excited. Like I say, mentally, I am just physically exhausted. So I hope that doesn't come out too much because I want to show you this. I'm very excited. Now, as you can see, I did get apple tree leaves, and I don't know the people who I bought that from because I'm a bonehead. And actually, it's kind of not my fault because now, as I recall, they happened to be at lunch and I left their money. So yeah, that's why I didn't get to actually meet them. And normally once I talk to people, I kind of get the card. So the next thing, and I'm kind of more, again, I'm very excited about this. So these people I want to get a hold of on Facebook, they had some awesome stuff, and I'm a bonehead, but I was not there to film or record or do anything. I was there to do what I wanted to do, spend a little time with my daughter who went and meet Peapods, who we will talk about in a few moments. But I do have, in fact, I'm going to cut away for a moment. So I want to be doing more of these for Christmas and give them away, maybe sell them. But my point is, you can hopefully see that I'm trying to get a good color Christmas theme. I'm kind of looking out for something that maybe has a little bit of white that I could throw in there. I'm thinking maybe, is it pothos? Some of them do. But the thing I like about, you can see that, hopefully, there's string of turtle to the left. Then I forget what kind of moss is this, green moss kind of along that wood, and you see in the back there. But this moss up front is very unique because, as you can see, what you're looking at is actually the underside of it, and it has a very vibrant red. And that's actually what this is. You can see some of the redder pieces, but as you go and look underneath, you can see that it has that red color. And so I want to start doing Christmas globes. And I happened to find at this gentleman and gentlewoman's store these. Now, these I'm going to use for that. The larger of the four is just a green fern, and they're actually mosses, but they classify them as ferns. It's just, that's one of the things that frustrates me, is labeling of things in the hobbies sometimes, between isopods and Cubaris and trogs and everything else, and now these being ferns but mosses. It's confusing for a guy like me. And then I just got this one because it looked awesome, and I'm going to plant something for Aria, my daughter, who went with me. So yeah, I snagged that. And then I want to try to make sure I tag, I don't know if they're even on YouTube, but I had an amazing conversation with Kyle at Roach Crossing. And you can probably see a little bit maybe of what's in there, but I did snag some Hoffs and was very pleased because, again, the size. These guys are just awesome. My neighbor's dog agrees, in case you can't hear. That is a big boy. So, with all of this out of the way, I am going to go into what I'm even more excited about, which was an exchange of hobby nerd stuff, nature stuff with Peapods. So let's hop in to that. All right, ladies and gents, it's been a chaotic path here, but we are here. So Peapods, thank you all so much for all of this. So this, I know what it is, obviously. This is some Peapod chow I'm going to be trying out and getting back to them with some results. And then this is just vermiculite, which I'm only mildly acquainted with. So many of you in the trade may know kind of what that's for. And it has many uses. One thing I wish I had it for prior was actually the mantis eggs. I wish I could have put them in a bed of that, knowing what it's like. But they hooked me up with this, and also I can't put it in the film, but they gave me a big bag of leaves. So awesome, thank you for that. But now you may see in that bag some stuff. Now I'm going to open this pretty quickly, and I apologize. As I said, I'm drained. I hope not too drained that my excitement doesn't come out, but I'm also going to be getting with them about feedback and just, future packaging. So if you notice anything or have any recommendations for them or I, because eventually I'm going to be shipping isopods also, please feel free to let us know. But with all that out of the way, nothing more to say, let's grab some isopods. Survey says, ooh, Laevis. So I have a few of these, and one of I had an interesting conversation with Kyle at Roach Crossing about Laevis. Some beautiful pods. I don't want you. Okay, yeah. It looked like that one at the bottom was about to come out, but it's just in the camera. Not that bad. Oh, beautiful. I love that. There's something about seeing them on that moss. It just is visually, aesthetically pleasing. I don't know what it is. So I'm just curious. They don't look like milk backs. I know they're not dairy cows. So, and this is one of the things, actually, again, I keep going back to it, and I say this a lot to anybody who will listen to me vent about the isopod industry, so to speak. I don't know, the hobby and the trade. And it's more of a gripe. It's nothing wrong, but things confuse me very easily. So what will be a Yeti, will be a whiteout, will be an Arctic, depending on what species or whatever it is. So it confuses me. So I want to say these are some kind of, I don't know if albino or what the term is for Laevis, the whited out version, but they do have that slight, I don't know if it's pied speckle. I'm interested. I will have to get with Peapods and get more information, and when I do, I will put that in the comments below. In fact, if there's any other issues or something similar, I will just be putting anything like that below for clarification after. Maybe I'll put a notes tab up or something. Now I'm getting excited. I say I could stare at these things forever, so let's move into the next bin and give those guys a little bit of privacy, because it looks like they may go make some little isopods. Okay, Laevis out of the way. Reach in. The next goodie. Ooh. Oh, this is awesome. It's also, I don't want to say stressful, but I don't have Murina, and I'm always nervous. I know a little bit of their care. It's just when I don't have them, I'm always nervous. So these are a new group for me. And okay, obviously a mix, because I know they come in different shades. Oh, man. Oh, look at those little guys. This is exactly what I needed. I said I was low on energy and a little bit low on the motivation side, but look at that. Oh, those are some handsome little fellows. Oh, little ones over there. pea pods. Thank you. I'm only halfway through the pods and I already don't think I could be any happier, but I'm sure because of the kind of person I am, we always talk about we are grateful for what we get. I'm sure I'm going to be equally as happy. I don't have many mixes. I know they have like gems, lottery mixes, and depending on, again, on the species, but this is my second foray into mixes. I do have a Armadillidium vulgare gem mix colony going. In fact, it's kind of small and I may want to augment that at some point. Rambling aside, let's hop. I don't want to, but let's put these guys away and hop into the next bin. Alright guys, what's it going to be? Left or right? Left is always right. So let's grab that. Uh-oh. Armadillidium. So even before, I'm trying not to look in. I'm literally going to look away, so if something happens, or if I like move this out of frame, because I don't want to see what's in there right now. But I mentioned we exchanged some stuff, and I may have mentioned it in the previous part because I have not yet edited this video, but I was just laughing as I was talking to them today when we were all at the show, because as it turns out, all of the pods I gave them were Armadillidium species. It's just the way it worked out. So I hope they were happy with that, but I'm eager to see what is in here. So now I'm going to take a look. So which Armadillidium? I saw something, but...
What's up, clown?
Oh! See, and now I want to have a talk. So these are Armadillidium, I've heard them say Klugii, Klugii, or clowns. I want to have a talk with you, Isopod keepers, and give you a tip. Don't be boneheaded like I am all the time. Sometimes slow down, think of what you're going to do, make a plan, and I want to make sure he's not climbing out over there, and then go from there. I have clowns, which is awesome, but my point is, I'm nervous he's going to try and make a dash for it, but I have clowns. What I did was and I forget which is which, there's Dubrovnik, I believe, and Montenegro, which are two different morphs, and I put them together like a bonehead, which is not bad. It's not the end of the world, but ideally what I should have done was start a separate colony for each of them, and then when they flourished, put them together. Now, what I could do is take these guys and just put them in with my clowns, and I might. But my point is, I can now take a day and think, should I separate these, isolate them, and let me know in the comments what you think I should do. But my point is, sometimes in my excitement, as a 41-year-old child, I don't always think things through. I get so excited and just want to rush ahead. So sometimes it's behoove you to take some time, think, and make a plan. Don't just start dumping isopods in bins, because it's kind of difficult to undo that. And then once they start mating, good luck. So I need to look up, I am not familiar with which is the difference between Dubrovnik and the Montenegro. It has something to do with the stripes, where if I'm not mistaken, let's see if, I don't know how well it will show up in the light, but you can maybe see, well, I'm not even sure now, but some have yellow stripes down the center and white stripes on the outside, and some have, if I'm not mistaken, yellow stripes both on the middle and outside. So I'm gonna have to do some research, and once again, when I get those answers, check the notes below for that. Let us, am I the only one who could just sit here and watch this until my battery dies, or my back hurts, or my arm hurts from holding a light bunch of pods? But it is time to say goodbye. All right, 3 down, 1 to go. And I'm going to pick the right one this time, not the wrong one. Survey says Cubaris. Okay, this is interesting, and I'm not sure. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Murina are Cubaris. Uh-oh, Dumpy's moving over there. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. So let's see. Oh. I think I know, only because we had a conversation. And before I say what they are, the little guy's coming out. Yeah, we're talking about you. Come on out, handsome. Say hello to the world. If I'm not mistaken, and I've been wrong before, I believe these are pandas? Let me know what you think, or if you know. And again, either way, the answer when I get it will be in the notes below. Come on, yeah. Oh, I love. They are in my head zebra-ish, Armadillidium maculatum, in that same vein with the black and white and gray patterns to them. And I do want to say the packaging is wonderful, Peapods. The only complaint I have is that you didn't put enough isopods in each of them. You should have just stuffed more in there. But that's obviously just a joke. So, I, more or less, made out like a bandit today. So, thank you, Peapods. Also, I will be linking their information below to their social media sites, so please check them out. Thank you so much for everything, Peapods, and everyone else. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Take care of yourselves. Take care of the ones you love. And say goodnight to Dumpy. I'm surprised she's not normally up. Since we're here, one of the names I'm thinking for, I believe is her, is Azura, which is actually somewhat of a Skyrim reference, but also a reference to her being a blue-tongued skink, because Azur is a blue reference. Let me know what you think about Dumpy here. So beautiful. Yeah, we're talking about you. Sweet dreams. Do sleeping skinks dream of mealworms and crickets?